Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Awakened Taurus 1111. If you're returning to my channel, thank you for returning. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you are a new visitor, please take time to go down now and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into the video today. I'm making a video on the Great Conjunction of 2020. Which consists of the planet Jupiter and the planet Saturn coming together almost nearly within 0.1 of a degree. So almost the exact same degree in the sky. And actually, the two planets have not been this close for hundreds of years. Okay, so this graphical representation of Saturn, Jupiter, and then the Earth, and then the Sun as well. But this shows on December 21st when Saturn and Jupiter line up in the sky. This kind of shows the path of trajectory to the Earth. The last time, so basically the Jupiter and Saturn have a conjunction about once every 20 years. But depending where the Earth is setting, if the Earth is behind the Sun, then you don't get to see it as well. So this year we'll actually get to see it really well from where the Earth is positioned. And then also with it being so close together, like I mentioned, the 0.1 degree is so close. In fact, it's not going to get this close again, even close to this until the year 2080. And even in 2080, it won't be as close as it is this year. So this really is a once in a lifetime event to many people. So it's amazing to get out there and get to see this. And I would try, if you're going to try to look at it in the sky, I would actually try to go out right about nightfall, right as soon as, you can actually start getting out around dusk. But as it gets, the night is just starting to fall, is when you'll probably be able to see this the best. Now, thinking about how Saturn and Jupiter go around the Sun. So Jupiter orbits around the Sun every 11.9 years, and Saturn orbits around the Sun every 29.5 Earth years. So that's why every 20 years they come into alignment. Now this year, they're actually coming into an alignment in the sign of Aquarius, and they have not been in the sign of Aquarius for a long time. They've been meeting in Earth signs. For many hundreds of years, they've been meeting in Earth signs. So this year, they're actually transitioning and starting to meet in an air sign. And I'll go into that in just a little bit more when I start talking about the energies of Jupiter and Saturn. So this representation that I have now shows how Saturn and Jupiter are moving together in the night sky. I actually am recording this video on the 12th of December. So if you look down at December the 11th, and then the next little area there shows December the 16th. So we're about that range or distance. And it really starts closing in really fast as you get to going towards from now into the 21st. And then on the 21st, you see that conjunction there. It's actually 0.06 of a degree. If you round it, it's about 0.1 of a degree. In terms of size in the sky, it's like a fifth of the diameter of the moon. And if you again, back to this, how close these planets are coming to each other. The last time they were this close was 400 years ago in 1623. So it's amazing, this conjunction. It's really amazing, and I think if you like looking at the stars or the planets at all, it's worth going outside and looking at this. And there's actually, I'm sure many people know of the story of the Christmas star. But what astronomers think the Christmas star was actually a conjunction similar to this. And now that conjunction would have actually probably been Jupiter and Venus, and then also a star called Regulus. And they would have all been in the same degree, and it made it super bright. Obviously probably brighter than this. But this is still going to be a very bright conjunction because Jupiter is a bright planet anyway. Saturn, it may be the fourth or fifth brightest object in the sky, but these two coming together is really going to be an awesome sight to see. So it's worth going outside. Take your family outside and take a look at it because, again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. So now let's shift gears a little bit and let's talk about the energies of the planet Jupiter and Saturn. So let's start with Jupiter. First of all, Jupiter is the planet that rules the sun sign of Sagittarius. If you're familiar with your zodiac sign, sun sign means the same thing. And then Jupiter's energies are luck, growth, expansion, optimism, abundance, and understanding. So it's a very positive planet. So this positive planet is going to be coming in conjunction with Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. Now the planet of Saturn, it rules the sun sign or zodiac sign of Capricorn. And Saturn brings a little bit different kind of energy. Saturn is a more restrictive planet. So it brings structure, law, restriction, discipline, responsibility, obligation, and ambition. So when Jupiter and Saturn come together, you have this expansive, positive planet that wants to do and expand through the energies of Jupiter. But then you have Saturn coming in and saying, okay, yeah, we want to do these things, these ideas, these goals, these whatever you're trying to set for the future. But you're going to do it in a logical, structured way. And Saturn's going to bring that energy of discipline and restriction and order. So it's an interesting combo when these two planets come together, and it's a powerful energy. And with it setting in the sign of Aquarius, like I've already mentioned, these planets have not come together in air signs in a very, very long time. So there's going to be a different dynamic of energy on the Earth than there's been for hundreds of years. I think we're going to see technology expand. We're going to see us moving away from the old ways of doing things into the new ways of doing things. That's why 2020, I think a lot of 2020 was so intense, is because we're making this transition from hundreds of years with these planets sitting in earth signs to moving into an air sign. And it's going to change the dynamic of the whole planet. And different energies, it's going to affect people in many different kind of ways. And the change that I've been talking about in some of my earlier videos, the energy of change has already started. And this is going to be like a climax at the end of 2020. And, most people can't wait to get into 2021. But I think it's going to be these changes that have occurred this year are going to be positive changes in the long run. And we're going to do things differently, but I think it's going to be a different good way. And we've learned, not only as a country, but as a planet, that things have to change. things have to move to a different level of understanding. There's been a great awakening of consciousness, a raising of vibration of the planet. And all of this, I think, has been pushed from these two great planets that we can look up into the sky and appreciate on December 21st. So again, get outside and take a look at these planets and think about the positivity that's coming for 2021. I think it's going to be a great year, and it's just going to be something to really look forward to, in my opinion. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please take the time to subscribe now. I do thank you for joining. I thank you for, if you're still at the end of this video, I appreciate you still being here. And I'll see you next time. And we'll go from here. In 2020, again, stay positive and great things are on the horizon. All right, I'll see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.